Man, have you seen the markets? Have you seen cryptocurrency? There have been some deep nosedives, and they say this all stems from Evergrande and China bailouts. But this video isn't about that. We're going to sum that all up in 60 seconds. What this video is about is 4 solar power companies and which one might be the best for you. Let's get into it. Welcome to Piece of the Pie with Ty. I'm Ty, and I appreciate you guys coming to check my channel out. If you like any of the content in this video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, or if you're new, subscribe to the channel so you can come back and see me. My channel is all about making sure people are aware of the different avenues to get a piece of the pie, and I always have plenty to talk about. First, let's talk about these drops in the market and what people are saying. The talk of the town is that Evergrande, a China-based company that is heavily involved in real estate, can't pay its bills. Basically, that's all it is about. Evergrande can't pay its bills, and they're talking about the government might have to bail them out. And if China bails them out, you're talking about billions of dollars given to one company. This could affect other markets in the world because of this massive bailout. That's all it's about. That's why they are speculating that everything dropped because of what's going on with Evergrande. Believe that or not. But this is a topic that everybody's been touching. And my man Matthew Crider, hopefully I can drop a card with his video. Maybe. Hopefully if I dropped it, it's up there right now. But he has a thorough breakdown on exactly what's going on. And if you don't know Matthew Crider, he is the author of a lot of stock books that I recommend and that I have read and followed. And I really like Matthew Crider when he breaks things down. It might be a little on the boring side how he explains it, but Matthew Crider is definitely thorough, and he's a declarated stock trader, and I feel like he knows exactly what he's talking about when I listen to his videos. I would listen to someone, me personally, I would listen to someone that's more boring and I know they're giving me the exact facts, opposed to the most popular YouTuber or anybody like that saying it when they don't really even trade stocks as heavily as a stock trader that wrote books and has several books. If you want to check out his books, check the links in the description below and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But he definitely has a thorough breakdown. Now let's get into what this video is about. In this video, we're going to take a look at 4 different solar power companies, and I'm going to tell you guys which one I'm invested into, but we're going to take a look at them. Let's go to the computer. I know you guys wanted to see Dividend watch, but these companies do not pay dividends. So we're going to use Google Finance. I do like Google Finance and it's growing on me. The first company we're going to be checking out is SolarEdge Technology. The price of SolarEdge is $269.46 currently. Over the last year, SolarEdge is up 45+%. Over the last 5 years, SolarEdge is up 1,549+%. That's crazy growth. So SolarEdge is one of the leaders in this field. It's a large cap company. And when we come down and look at some of the financials, you guys can see the revenue is positive and you can see the net income is positive. And that is very important to me. So SolarEdge, as I said, is a large cap company and its market cap is over 14 billion. We're just looking at a few things that I consider important, which is the market cap, the revenue, and net income. And of course, we're going to check it out on Robinhood too when we get to the end. Next up is Sunova Energy International. I own shares in this company. Over the last year, Sunova is up 27+%. And this is something that's different than SolarEdge. Sunova just went public in 2019. So they're fresh on the scene, which is something important to me. They're fresh on the scene, and if this company grows anything like SolarEdge, hey, we might be in the money. But I got a decent amount of shares in Sunova. It's one of my growth companies, and you guys know I rarely invest into a lot of growth companies. I like my dividends, but I'm into this one. They don't pay a dividend, of course, because they're a growth company. And since they had their IPO, they're up 191+%. And again, their IPO was in 2019. So they're up even through COVID. And now we get to the struggles of going public during COVID. Their revenue is positive, but their net income is negative. Alright, their net income is negative 150. So you guys know that hurts my heart, but I'm in them and I'm heavily invested. But you guys see these big numbers down here. Net change in cash, big numbers. Cash on hand, big numbers. But these two up top are the most important to me. The revenue and net income. So as of right now, Sonova isn't making money. But they did IPO right before COVID smacked everybody. Sonova is a mid-cap company. It has a market cap of $3.73 billion. So it's a smaller company than SolarEdge, which again is important if you're looking for that exponential growth. Mid-cap and small-cap companies usually give you the most bang for your buck if you can catch them before they get to that large-cap stage. Next up is First Solar. Over the last year, First Solar had a growth of 54+%. Over the last 5 years, it had a growth of 156+%. First Solar is a large cap company. It has a market cap over $10 billion. First Solar has a negative revenue, but the net income is positive. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on performance, and you know this company is making money. Last but not least is Sunrun. Sunrun is trading around $43. Over the last year, Sunrun has been down. Sunrun has been down negative 31%. So that's different from what we've been seeing with the rest of them. Over the last 5 years, though, Sunrun has had a growth of 629+%. So they had a rough year, but again, COVID is smacking a few companies around. Sunrun is a mid-cap company. It hasn't crossed that 10 billion threshold yet. It has a current market cap of $8.89 billion. Then we look at the revenue and net income. Kind of up and down. As of right now, the net income is negative. It's been negative since December 2020, but its revenue has stayed positive. So let's see what Robinhood says about these companies. First up, SolarEdge. SolarEdge is a 67% buy on Robinhood. Next up is Sonova, which is the cheapest out of the four. Sonova has an 88% buy rating on Robinhood. Pretty good. Next up is First Solar. First Solar has a 38% buy rating, 38% hold rating, and a 23% sell rating. That's Robinhood analysts. Last but not least is Sunrun. Sunrun has a 89% buy rating. So they are a little higher than Sonova. So Sunrun has the best buy rating, but is 1% difference from Sonova. So those were 4 different solar power companies, and as you guys can see, The cheapest was Sunnova, and I'm invested into Sunova, and it had an 88% buy rating, but it had negative net income. I wanted to make sure you guys saw all of the best names before I just tell you which one I was invested into, because you should always compare companies and pick which one is the best for you. Even if you're watching somebody that gives you an idea, you still want to go back and make sure you compare it with other companies to pick the best fit for you. SolarEdge had a great growth, and it's a pretty high company now. The question with SolarEdge now is, will it continue to skyrocket, or will it start to level out? Because it did have almost 2,000% growth in the last 5 years. So of course, at some point it will level out. Those mid-cap companies like Sonova and Sunrun, they're mid-cap. They haven't hit that large cap yet. So I definitely think they have potential to grow a little more than a large cap company, since they already hit that large cap threshold. But that's just how I see things. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I just give you guys the game and how I see it. But all four of these companies are great prospects. They're all on the tip of everybody's tongue when you talk about solar power energy companies. And one other reason that I did go with Sonova when I did buy it was because it was around the time of the election, and they were saying that Sonova was one of those blue chip picks that this current administration was going to be pushing. So that too was an important thing to me. But let me know in the comments, what is your go-to when it comes to solar power companies? What are you invested into? Let me know in the comments. If you liked any of the content in this video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and come back and see me. I got plenty more to talk about. Thanks.